Hey Dan. Oh my gosh, what a day. It is about 5:30. Sorry. In the evening on Wednesday. I would love to be heading home, but I'm not. This was a long day. I started about 5:45 this morning. We had the catering order, part of the catering order for Winona State, as well as we're setting up for Shakespeare. So we've been doing a lot of hauling for that as well. Now, one nice thing is, I don't know if I told you, but they are working on the HVAC system for the Performing Arts Center. So what that means is we don't have access to any of the storage rooms that we used last year, or frankly the years previous either, to store any of our concession stuff. So what they've done is they've given us a room in the next building over. The other funny thing about working on the HVAC system is they've also taken all the bathrooms offline. So any of the theater patrons have to go outside to another building to go pee. So I don't know how it's going to work this summer, but it's going to be a nightmare. But anyway, the building that our storage is in is right next to the library, which is where the catering orders are. So in that sense, it's actually made the catering order easier because we were able to stage some of the stuff in the building. It's called Manet. I'll probably talk about that later. Manet Hall, which is the English philosophy departments are in there. And so at least, all of my work has taken place, between Huff Street, Mugby, and campus, which is, it's pretty compact and pretty tight. I just got done swimming. I went and swam, just a quick, it was like 2,800 yards. Oh, phone's ringing now. Well, it's just going to have to ring, I guess, because I'm, damn it, making a video. By God. Anyway, I had a list of things to talk about, and I have no idea what I did with that list now. But I can at least do it from memory. So let's start with U.S. Panama, which I guess they're playing tonight, right? 7 o'clock? So maybe I'll get home and watch a little bit of that if I ever get home. But I watched the Panama-El Salvador game, and there were a lot of, pretty, some really interesting things. That bicycle kick was great in the first half. I don't think he got a lot of power on it, but it looked cool. In fact, one thing I wanted to talk to you about was how much in international soccer do they police the keepers coming off their lines during penalty kicks, but before the kick is actually taken? I mean, I'm amazed at how far off his line the Panama keeper got on El Salvador's first PK. The one that he saved. Not to say that the PK was great or anything, but still, I'm wondering if they ever, do they do anything with that? Do they allow retakes on the PKs if the keeper's way off his line? So anyway, just curious about that. I saw what you meant about the goal, and the keeper having fallen into his own goal and come out. This actually reminds me of a goal that they called on Tumwater High School when Dennis Jones was the keeper, and he made the exact same argument. Unfortunately, it had the same result. But I couldn't really tell on all the replays just where he was. I mean, obviously from the video, it's hard to tell. So, but that's the game. They make the best calls they can, and so goes life. So let's see. So that was that game, and yeah. So U.S. Panama tonight. I'm assuming you're watching it, but I am unfortunately still going to be at work, I think. Let's see. Guitar playing down at the farmers market. I think that's really cool. And I can't remember the other guy's name that you're playing with, but that's awesome that that you guys are going down there and you're making money. Now the question is, are you making as much as Sarah is making on her books? So I just think maybe you should just give up your job and go down there and play 7 days a week. That's all I'm saying. I like the fact that you had the bikini-clad lasses sitting right in your, right in your line of sight. Now, the funny thing, of course, is that they were actually behind you, and you ended up turning all the way around. But, whatever. But yeah, I would love to. Why don't you shoot some video of that? Set up a little camera. Just take. Or just have Carew, get the camera in hand, or Sarah get the camera in hand, or Gareth, or Taryn. Actually, you could do a Taryn cam, and you could strap it onto his head, and just let him wander around. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to see some video of you guys playing. Let's see, I had some other things I wanted to talk to you about, and I don't know what they were. I'm sorry. Right now I'm heading out to Keith in Virginia's. We're having a load of wood delivered because we have the wood-fired grill that we do with, that we supply the wood, and Rubio's, the Mexican restaurant, supplies the grill when we do the brats and chicken on the grill. So anyway, we are getting ever closer to Shakespeare. Shakespeare actually opens tonight for the preview. We're mostly ready. We'll be mostly ready for grilling on Friday. It's just a lot of work, man. I'm tired. It's a lot of hauling back and forth. I mean, we do so much prep work for so little actual sales. It's kind of a bummer, but the way we're doing it with the catering order with WSU is for things that we don't do. I think I already told you this, how we go about that, but it works really well for us. Anyway, I've got tons more to talk about. I think I'll make a private video, but not until tomorrow. So anyway, I will remain yours. I'll give you a quick view of the bluffs. And there's some river over there. So I remain yours. Still dead.